sponsors and don't necessarily reflect those of this station or iHeartMedia.
Lunchtime. So, how's your morning going up till now? It's noontime, and two boys from Brooklyn want to serve you a huge portion of humor for lunch. So, break out the lunch pail or the sandwich you packed, and let Les and Freddie S bring you jokes and nostalgia mixed in with important information about medicine, food, dating, or just the stuff you need to help that bagel go down nice and smoothly. And if you have a story about anything you want to share, a bad date, a movie review, or just the strangest thing that happened to you at work, call in and join the fun toll-free at 1-800-889-0267. Right now, sit back and let's start the lunch break. Freddie S. and Les are ready, so here are the boys.
Que no fuera leal, comprensión, que supieras que no hay en la vida.
I'm in love with you.
All right, now thank you.
That's Jessi Campo.
Very nice. Nice voice.
International superstar. She will be with us a little bit later. She went to the wrong station.
Yeah, we're so big we have multiple stations that people go to the wrong place. And you know what? We're blessed to have our Dawn back.
Did she? Wait a minute. Did she really go to the wrong station?
Yeah, she went to the other
she went to the
station.
wrong station.
Oh, well, what are you going to do?
Okay. Dawn, it's good to have you as a regular now
Back.
forever.
Happy Monday.
No, she's not a regular.
She's off tomorrow.
She's off tomorrow.
Okay.
But
I'll be
then
off
I'm a
Friday.
That's not a
regular.
regular.
Okay.
Regular means 5
I'll be a regular as of Wednesday.
You irregular.
I'm a regular.
Take some Maywalk, she'll be regular.
Totally.
Listen, good afternoon.
Good afternoon,
South
Frederick.
Florida, Atlanta, New York, and the rest of our viewing audience in America.
Which is big, believe it or not.
It's big.
800-889-0267. That's it.
Yeah, the
We have
phones
our-
are ringing off the hook.
We have our board out, Connecticut.
Yeah,
No,
that's me.
she's our producer. And bought up.
Oh, okay. You want to call her
Oh,
producer?
Nice.
She's a producer.
Right, you're the producer.
I'm the
Like
producer.
that.
The Medusa.
And Connecticut is finally looking the way I love her to look. Very pretty today.
Thank you.
Very smiley.
Thank you,
See,
thank
when
you.
you're down, I'm down.
I hear that.
I'm
I hear
serious.
it. I
I
know.
know.
I feel it. I know.
That's right.
You become very close to me. You like my shirt, Connecticut?
I love it.
I am the man from
Let
Nantucket.
me
He
ask
is
you a
the man
question.
from Nantucket.
Yes,
Do you
ma'am.
like women in sweats and casual or more dressed up?
Casual.
I like
That's
casual.
what I hear.
Yeah,
That's
I like.
what someone said. They said there's nothing sexier than a woman in sweats.
That's right.
Because
Yeah.
if she can pull that off,
Is that what it is?
that's it. If she
You know
can
how
pull that
hard
off,
it is to a
I'm
woman to
coming in
pull off
sweats on
sweats.
Wednesday. There you
Wait
go.
a minute. We could pull it off. What's that mean? I could rip that thing right off.
No, if she
Ah.
can carry the sweats and be sexy,
Oh,
Yeah.
That's
I
what it
thought
is,
was,
right?
Let's rip the clothes off.
No, there's
that's
a girl.
what someone told me.
and,
Sweats.
and you know what? No sweats, no makeup.
Really?
Yeah.
There you go.
And you look at that, you say, "Wow, I'm gonna wake up to that tomorrow morning
Exactly.
because I'm gonna bang her."
Mm-hmm.
That's the kind of woman I like. One that.
4 minutes?
No, that wasn't bad.
Not even.
No,
Not
way.
even.
Not
3
even
minutes.
4 minutes.
He lasted 3 minutes. I'm gonna bang her. Jesus.
That's
That's
our
because every
list.
woman to him is like a drum.
No, but that's
to
true.
bang
When,
it?
when you see a woman in sweats that looks good, you see a big fat woman in sweats, you know
All right,
she's
let's-
not going to get any better
Let's take it
dressed up.
easy. We got you. We
Okay,
got you.
Freddie,
Take it
sorry.
easy. My goodness gracious.
Could
You
you
gotta
come?
watch the questions you ask this guy.
Can I come in sweats?
Yes,
Of course.
honey. Look the way I come here.
Will you come in
I'm
like
the man
this
from
dressed on
Nantucket.
purpose?
She could come in wearing a barrel and she'll look fine.
Oh,
You know what
thank
it is
you.
about her?
A barrel.
She's one of those women. I have one of those girls at the gym with me.
Mm-hmm.
She comes in with those skin tight pants, makeup. She looks incredible. I don't think Dawn reminds you of my wife. My wife won't get the mail
Unless she's
unless
dressed
she's
up.
got her makeup on.
Oh, my.
High
I got
heel
the mail in
shoes.
the range. She'll wake me up, honey. Get the mail.
Hey, let
And
me
that's
ask you.
Dawn.
Let me ask you a question. Is
I
it
won't
bad?
walk the dog without makeup.
No, I don't.
Is
I
it?
know.
Is it bad to put the garbage out in underwear?
Not
I
at
do it all the time.
Me too.
I do it.
I've done it in
Really?
boxers.
Yeah, I don't give a shit.
Well,
Oh, my Lord.
it wasn't me.
It wasn't it for once.
Jesus Christ.
12:10. 12:10, folks.
Oh Lord, I can't believe I said that.
Yeah.
You're getting all red.
I know.
He's getting all
We're gonna be
embarrassed.
so embarrassed because the
wait.
big mouth didn't do
Do
it.
you wear shorts over your underwear or
No.
just the underwear?
No, underwear.
Really?
We're going out. We're going naked.
My wife got
You
a.
too?
Oh, always.
In your underwear?
Yeah. My wife got a letter. She's on the board of directors, and the letter said, "Margot, can you please tell Les to put on pants when he goes and gets the mail?
All right.
Now, I have nice underwear. I have Under Armour underwear. Those,
So
that's
it's
a-
just the rest of you that ain't too nice.
I mean, you know, I'm a work in progress.
I will go out in my pajamas, and my husband looks at me. I go, "Why? It covers the same thing my clothes cover."
Yeah,
It's
what's the
really
pajamas
same
are
thing.
okay.
I used
See?
to walk the dog
It's
in
the same.
pajamas.
Same
Yeah,
thing.
but
And my big.
you know what
fluffy
happens when I come back today? I have a doctor's appointment afterwards. You can get me in
Again?
at 2:00. I gotta get rid of this problem. And my wife says when I come home, I normally have lunch, take off all my clothes except my underwear. I get on my man chair, I sit all the way back, and it's once honey, will you get the mail?
That's like the movie. That's like the show The Good Wife,
Yes,
where the senior partner he just takes a nap, takes his clothes off, and naps.
That's
in the
where he
middle
got that from.
I've
You
always
think
been
he
that way.
created that? That's where he got that from.
I had a condo
A condom.
in Atlanta. I rented a
condo
condo
in
for 3
Atlanta?
years.
Oh,
You remember?
condo.
I rented for 3 years, and
Let me
the
guess. You were at Buckhead, weren't you? Did you live in
yeah,
Buckhead?
right off of Buckhead. Yes.
Knew it. You look like a Buckhead kind of
And
guy.
the Manhattan condo is the only one that, well, anyhow, it doesn't matter. And I would take the garbage in my underwear and walk out. One day, it was like 2:00 in the morning, and Margaret said, "Take this out. It's nasty." Oh, I don't sleep with any clothes on. I can't have anything on me when I sleep.
Uh-oh.
I have to be totally naked. I said, "Well, that's a big deal." I walked out, and a guy walks out to do the garbage. It was the first time in my life I was ever embarrassed.
You were naked?
Yeah, it was just a cry.
I got one for you. Do you have a pool?
Yes,
You have a pool?
Yes.
You ever go naked skinny dipping? in
all
your
the
pool?
time. All the time.
Remind me never to go in his pool.
At the fountain blue hole. What's the big
Do you have
deal?
hedges
It's
of
just a
privacy
piece
in
of
your
cloth.
fountain?
No, it's not my pool. It's a pool for the condo. And I go there
Oh,
like,
that's even worse. You used the
You guys skinny
condominium's
dipping
pool
in your
naked?
condo?
okay, I would go there at about 7:00 at night,
So what?
and there's no one in the pool.
It doesn't matter. That's not your pool.
I pay dues.
It doesn't matter. We don't want your pubic
Oh, so
hair
it's,
in there.
it's okay for the kid with the diapers
Yeah.
to take a
baby.
dump in the pool.
You ain't a
can't
baby.
even.
You're far from it.
You guys are too much.
These guys, it's Monday. Okay, what'd you do this weekend?
Wait a minute. Hold on.
I can't
Hold
even
on.
discuss them.
All right, let
What
me ask you.
about- what
let me
about-
let me
what
ask you a
about
question.
Dawn?
You're a
Dawn?
big hairy guy.
In my pool, yes.
And you-
In
now,
the condo pool, absolutely
You
not.
wouldn't go in a condo pool, your pool out there with your hair?
No, with my hair.
With
no,
his
I'm not
hair.
going to go naked.
But I mean, you wouldn't go in that pool. Why?
Naked? No.
So what's the difference between that? When I was growing up, I'd visit my grandparents in their condo pool. We had to wear those hats on our
Oh,
head.
those white
What's
hats?
the difference between that hat or a guy who's got a hairy body going in?
Yeah. Good
Really,
point.
what is that?
Good point.
Agreed. I agree with you 100%.
Right?
What's the difference?
First of all, a condo is a public area. So that if you walk in there naked, you're going to have to explain to all the kids and everybody else.
No,
who's
I
seeing
don't
you
walk
naked.
out. Wait a second. I just walk out and say, "Hey guys, I'm naked. How you doing?"
No,
I
Lance,
go
they're
at
going to see
night.
you naked.
Hey,
They're going to
Freddie.
see you naked. You're going to come out of the pool. You're going to be dressed? No.
I have a pair of sweatpants I put on when I come out of the pool. I take my.
I
It's
don't
not.
buy
It's
that.
not a public area now. Now it's a pubic area.
That's
Oh.
right. No, that's
Boom.
gross.
Let
That's
me-
it. I'm
okay,
done.
so let me ask you
I'm
a
sick.
question, Freddie.
I'm throwing up.
I know you don't shave here and you don't shave
Yes,
on
I
your back.
do.
Oh, you do? Do you shave downstairs?
Absolutely.
Swear to God.
Swear to God.
Okay, here's what.
What's God got to
shut
do
the
with
cameras
this?
off. I am so nice down there because
Oh,
I
dear.
believe. This is. I'm not trying to be bad. This is not bad talk.
But Les, who cares?
I believe.
Who cares if you have a baby's bottom in your front?
He just wants to talk about his undercarriage. That's all.
He just wants to talk about his body parts. I don't
know.
care about your body parts.
I believe.
Your body parts have no interest whatsoever to us or the public.
Okay.
I
Dawn.
want to know.
Are you visualizing though?
No visual. Are you
No,
crazy?
if you visualize this, no one's going to eat lunch today.
This is a lunch show.
I
But
gotta
how do
envision.
you not envision with the description? You guys are so descriptive. It's
I
almost
know.
like a vision.
No,
Look,
it's not.
you- look,
must
okay.
have a vivid
A vision.
imagination.
You take. I could look at you right now and know that you take care of your body perfectly. You're immaculate. Now, wouldn't you want your husband to be the same way if you take all that time to look good?
Yes.
All right,
What
so
does that have to do with you being naked? I have this picture now.
See? I
want to
told
go
you you're
home.
envisioning
I'm
it.
depressed.
He's thinking
dear.
about it.
you know,
No, I'm
actually,
not thinking about it.
The more I think about it, I'm getting a little depressed.
Ah.
When the time changes, no one uses the pool at 8:00. No one uses it.
Right,
But-
true.
And I've done this since I've been there.
Listen, do
So
me
I-
a favor. Call Chacaranda and let them know that
I'll
there's a
let them
perv
know.
in there at
Yeah.
7 o'clock.
No,
Have
so-
him arrested.
Look,
You guys have no idea. We had a meeting at my association at Los Verdes in Del
Yeah,
Rey.
your association is crazy.
It is. And I kid you not, the first and only time I went, it was pure comedy because this one guy gets up and he goes, "Can we talk about the pervert at the pool? I know what you know what I'm talking about. I know that the board knows what I'm talking about, but these people here, they don't know what they're talking about, and I want to talk about the pervert at the pool." They wouldn't talk about it, but the president was like, we took care of it. You shouldn't have called me 3 hours after it happened.
my wife is vice president.
So you are the pervert at the pool, my friend.
And your wife is vice president of the condo association?
So now, what I do now, Margot said, do me a favor. When you go and take the mail, just put a pair of shorts on. I said, yeah, honey, but understand, when I come home, just tell me to get the mail. As soon as I get all comfortable with my underwear, you want me to go out and I'll put a shirt on.
Then you should just know. Just
go get
put
the
it
mail?
in your brain. You got to get the mail before you get in there.
That's what my wife said.
Trust
Yeah.
me.
Program
he
it.
knows. He knows.
okay, well.
Les is the type of guy that if he gets no attention, he goes into a deep funk.
I really
That's
do.
the first thing I do. I check the mailbox. And
Naked?
No, as soon as I get home.
But you got to
Do you?
understand something. The only thing I get in the mail are magazines.
And junk.
I don't have any mails. I don't have any bills.
That's nice.
Wow.
Because Margot pays everything online, number one, so there's no mail there. I'm debt-free, so I don't owe anything.
So then you just like going out naked.
I do.
So why don't you go live in a naked Buddhist condo?
My wife won't go with me. I'm not going to go anywhere without my wife.
So go there on a part-time basis.
You could be Snowbird.
Yeah, you could be some kind
Yeah.
of bird.
Well,
Why not?
You'd be the big bird.
Be a Snowbird in a different colony.
I'd be a big bird, tall-wise, but I wouldn't be. I'd be a pigeon downstairs.
That's right.
brother.
They call you pigeon toes.
I'm sure you're okay. I'm sure you've done fine. I mean, if you got stooped so many times up in the Catskills, come on, you did okay.
You know what this? You see, let me explain to you. In the '60s and the early '70s were different as now. Women didn't. All women wanted to do was be caressed because she wasn't getting along with her husband.
Sure.
So if you hugged and kissed and you talked to her,
It's all about cuddling.
We still want
cuddling.
this.
Let's cuddle.
We still want this.
Yes,
His
thank you.
package is 45 years older. Ain't the same as when he was up in the Catskills,
I'm
baby.
sure he did all right.
No.
I'm sure it's fine.
There's shrinkage.
only the pool.
feeling gravity's pull. I get it, but still, I'm
I-
sure.
He lives on Mars.
Wait,
Oh, jeez.
I had that fixed.
Oh, did you?
Yeah, I had
I believe
my
you.
boys raised.
Wow.
Because, well, every time I went to the bathroom, they got wet. I didn't want.
I've heard that.
Yes.
Your
Really?
boys got raised.
That's craziness.
Did that hurt?
Afterwards,
Yeah.
Well, you got a little lift. You got a little
Can you imagine?
undercarriage
Nice.
lift. That's craziness.
and
No wonder he doesn't want to wear anything when he goes to the pool. It's
Right?
like getting a facelift.
I know.
It's
It's like, I spent
here
all this
I am.
money.
Take a look.
here I am. I'm open to anything.
Look at all the money that I spent. Come on, go ahead. Take a feel. Go ahead. They did a great job.
Now, when you go at the Fontainebleau Spa, they have a pool for men, a pool for women, and a regular pool. So you go in there if you want, and you
Canyon Ranch is like that.
Yes,
just like
Canyon
that.
Ranch is right.
Yeah.
You swim
Hanging
naked.
wrench.
Canyon Ranch. It's like I love it. I went there.
hanging wrench.
Oh, jeez.
I went there one year for my birthday. It's excellent.
The
What
one
is
here or
it?
the one up there?
I went to the one in Miami Beach.
What
That's
is it?
supposed to be really nice.
It's
Canyon
very
Ranch.
nice. Canyon Ranch. It's a way of life.
Amazing spa.
Oh, it's the most unbelievable spa in the world. I mean, it's
amazing.
expensive.
Yeah, I was there for my 40th birthday.
Nice.
You went
You were
three,
there
four-
last year?
Yeah, last year I wish.
So hold on a second. So let me get this right. You had your click clacks hung,
Raised.
Lifted.
raised? Now, how do you do
Click-clacks.
that?
Very carefully.
How do they raise your click clacks? What, do they cut the skin?
I go to sleep. I wake up.
He's so
And they're
full of
done.
beans.
And they're done.
He's full of beans. That's it.
Full of
I
beans.
guarantee you yours hang lower than mine, and you're 25 years younger than me. Guaranteed.
They probably hang lower because he's probably better endowed, I think.
Who?
I don't know why.
Oh, definitely.
Right?
Definitely.
What the hell does that mean?
You know.
Definitely.
Right?
He has to wear 2 pairs of underwear and tight pants when he gets to
Probably.
work.
the hell are you talking
He's a
about?
Puerto Rican, Italian,
You know,
Cuban.
you know what he wears?
Cuban.
You ever seen those banana hammocks? That's what he wears.
Yes. Oh, yeah. Banana hammock. They know what they call him? Freddie Bama Bama. A Bama Bama Booma Bama.
He wears a banana
Did
hammock.
you ever see Linda?
Oh, my
She's always
gosh.
smiling.
I know, it's
Always
true.
smiling. Every girl I've ever known Freddie with always smiles.
Always smiling.
See?
Linda smiles because that's her personality.
Well, Linda's
I
just
met
a
her, she
doll.
was smiling.
He's multicultural.
Linda, yeah, Linda.
Crosses all lines.
I love Linda. Linda is a classy, smart lady. She
She's
really
very
is.
Say Linda's
smart.
name because she's probably listening and she'll
I don't
be
care.
embarrassed.
I think Linda's a doll.
Linda, you're very smart.
I
We
don't
like
think-
you.
Hey.
Look who she's with.
All right, let's move on.
Now his phone's going to start blowing up.
We have anything else to move
Someone's
on
talking
to?
about blowing what?
What did we do this weekend?
What'd you do this weekend?
I went to the Boca Burger Battle.
Oh, wow. How was
it?
that?
It was delicious. I only had 4 because there were 16.
Just 4?
Was there a winner in your mind?
Yeah, we went for the Shake Shack. We like the Shake Shack, so.
You like the Shake Shack from New
Wow.
York, really?
Yeah, but we had the Morton's burger. Holy moly, that was delicious.
Oh, Morton's. How could you compare the Morton's with the Shake Shack?
I've had the Morton's burger. What about the other guy, the jelly finger guy? What's his name?
Jellyfinger.
Yeah, there's the guy that won the Boca. He won it last year.
Oh, did he?
Yeah, was he
We
there?
had to go to a show at Meisner, so we went there for free grub.
Me and Dawn wouldn't eat those things.
Hey, how'd you like the security at Meisner?
Holy moly, that was craziness.
Really, Freddie?
Oh yeah.
Not bad, really.
Really?
It's like an airport. You got to go through the machine, the
Yeah.
the
To get into the
detector.
amphitheater?
Profiling and everything else. You know, we are.
Why were they?
listed-
Why were they doing that at Mars? Was that for the
because
Burger
of what
Bash?
happened in France?
No, because of
Oh.
what happened in France.
No, but that's going to be common now.
That's
And
the
then
new
they're doing
thing
away with it.
at concerts. That's the new
They,
way of
um,
life.
And they should.
AMP has press passes to Meisner.
Oh, that's
Wow.
good.
Wow.
And they let us know that you come like 14 days before,
Pretty much.
so they can look at all the equipment.
Pretty much. So we went to the Burger Bash, and then we just walked over and met with our friend, and we went to the show, and it was great. We went to see the Flight of the Conchords.
Nice.
It was a very
Don't
good
they
night.
give you free tickets from here for one of those events?
Yeah, well, the tickets for the burger thing, yeah, they were from here, but my friend bought the tickets for the show, so
You also went to the movies on iHeart.
all the time, every week.
Where did you go last week?
The last one was Ghostbusters.
Ghostbusters.
It was very good. It was surprisingly
Female
better.
version.
I would go to Ghostbusters only because of one person,
And
Melissa McCarthy.
You love
oh,
her?
she was
Oh, I
brilliant.
adore her.
She was
Love
great.
her. I downloaded. My wife was sleeping, so I got an HBO. And I downloaded the movie The Spy, just so she could watch it. Because I just adore her. I think she is
What,
She's
the chubby
delightful.
lady?
She's very funny.
Melissa McCarthy.
McCarthy?
She was on.
Gilmore
just a chub-
Girls.
She's the chubby one?
Mike and Molly. Not anymore. I
Mike
think
and
she
Molly.
lost a lot of weight.
Yeah, she did, but I don't care. I just think she's. I
She's
think
amazing.
I saw that movie with Sandra Bullock, and I loved it.
So I get
I
a
love
text.
Sandra
I get a
Bullock.
text from Lady D.
One second. You know,
Love Sandra Bullock.
So do I. I think she
Thank you.
is, without a doubt.
I loved her in Gravity.
I
That was
think she's the
best.
very
hottest,
good.
most.
I
I
don't think
always
she's-
adored Sandra Bullock.
Right?
Oh yeah.
She's not hot, but she's.
I think
good
she's hot.
actress.
She's sexy.
She's tomboy sexy.
Yeah, that's
Nah.
it.
Yeah, she's
That's it.
casual sexy.
Yeah.
I see her in workout clothes. Nah.
Whatever.
Listen, I got a text from Lady D.
Uh-oh.
She sends me a picture
This
of
is Lady D.
Yeah, she sends me a picture of the iHeart show.
Heart to heart.
Heart to heart.
Heart to heart.
We were away over the weekend. We were in Naples, and my husband goes upstairs.
You look a
he
lot like
says,
that woman.
Thank you, Stephanie
You do
Powers.
look like
Oh, Stephanie
Stephanie
Powers
Powers.
was without a doubt the hottest. I remember her. She was the classiest,
So-
Elegant,
hottest
yeah.
woman I've
But
ever
you know
seen.
what picture she sends me on the
No.
screen
What?
of her?
But why not?
But then I said, "Holy smokes, it just looks just like you."
You
That's
do
the way
look
you
like
did it,
her.
right?
You
Thank
do.
you. No, I went upstairs and I took a picture of the television because I couldn't believe it was on after we had just talked about
Heart
it
to
on
Heart.
Friday.
What
That was
channel?
one of my favorite shows.
Dawn, what
Hallmark.
The Hallmark Channel?
I know.
I need to watch it. I love that show.
Hallmark does some good shows.
Yeah.
I love Hallmark.
That's so
They're
funny.
giving Out of Compton on HBO. Did you watch it?
No.
Out of Compton, yeah, it was on
Straight
HBO.
out of Compton?
Yeah, it was on
I saw it in the
HBO.
theater. That thing
So
made me
last
cry.
That made me cry. What, the
made me-
HIV guy at the end?
The whole thing, the rise to success, the struggles.
Men don't
everything.
cry. I cried in Rocky.
No, that's not true. I cried.
I cried in
don't cry
movies.
Rocky.
Did you cry at Rocky? I cried at
No,
Rocky.
you know where I cried in that one that was about
I saw Finding Dory last week. I cried at that too.
See?
Oh, then you're crying anything.
the movie
No,
about
it's not
Stephen
true.
Hawking.
Who's Stephen Hawking?
Are you kidding?
Who's that?
Stephen Hawking. Forget it.
The
That's
most
it. You're
brilliant
out of here.
physicist and mind in
Oh,
the
Beautiful
world.
Mind. Beautiful
No.
Mind.
I know I would cry.
What was the name of that show?
Isn't
movie?
that him?
No, it wasn't a Beautiful Mind.
No, what was the name of that movie?
I
Stephen
forgot.
Hawking's the one.
He's in the
that's
wheelchair.
In the
crippled.
wheelchair?
Yes.
That
Yeah.
story.
That's
made
called
me
Beautiful
cry.
Mind.
It's not.
That made me cry. That movie.
That's
made me.
I mean, that
That's what
kid,
it's called. Look it up.
The kid that played the actor who won Best Academy Award.
Amazing.
What an actor that was. British. It was a movie. No, it is. It's a movie that it's so interesting and there's nothing sexual in it. It's just a great movie. Great actors
Now,
and actresses.
I'm gonna
Called
give you a plug-in.
The Theory of Everything.
Yeah, Theory of
Oh,
Everything.
Theory of
right.
Everything.
Yeah.
A plug-in? What's that?
I'm gonna give you a plug. HBO is running something on Sunday nights at 9:00.
Ballers.
In and Out. No, Ballers is on 701. This is on the other channel, and it's called In and Out. It's about a Pakistani kid that's accused of murder.
Oh, really?
And you know something? Because it takes place in New York City. So, and don't say, yeah, you're in everything. But when I was at NYU,
Here we go.
I did an internship. I did a legal internship. I went to the Tombs. You know the Tombs?
Yes.
I went to
Okay.
Rikers Island.
Uh-huh.
In the Tombs, there was a gentleman, an attorney by the called Jack Stackhouse. And he forgot about
Oh,
me.
that's the guy from Pirates of the Caribbean.
No.
Is that Jack?
This is a real
Jack
attorney.
Sparrow.
Jack Sparrow.
That's Jack Sparrow. We can hang out together. We watch the same movies, Disney-esque.
but-
The ones that make you cry.
No,
True.
No, Jack Stackhouse is an attorney in New York, but he forgot about me for 3 hours.
Weren't you an attorney?
I was
He
was
forgot
stuck.
about you?
Forgot about
Where'd
me
he leave
because
you?
I was an intern. It was my first day. He forgot all about me.
Oh, no.
He left me in the Tombs.
Oh no.
So if you watch this on Sundays, Linda was dying.
Freddie's still
If you watch this in the Tombs where they take it for arraignment, check it out.
No.
I was
Okay.
in there with these guys. I was
They're
like,
very funny.
oh my god.
And what were
I'm
you
gonna
doing
die.
those
What
3
were you
hours?
thinking?
He had some clients he had to talk to because he
Okay.
was on the legal aid.
Okay.
And what were you doing?
Yeah, what were you doing?
I was an intern at NYU.
Yeah,
For
but
what?
when he left
I was
you
a
there,
pre-
what were you
I was
thinking?
studying law, yeah.
But the whole time, what was going through you? What were you
Right.
doing physically? Or
I saw the first interview. He says, I'll be right back. I got to go use to Johnny. Never came back.
Oh,
Tell you what he's
dear.
doing. This is off camera. Hold it.
Did you
No,
think
I was
about
scared
leaving?
to death.
Did you think like
In the
maybe I
Tombs,
should
baby.
leave? I'll stay.
No, the cops took me out of the cell, and I was sitting outside waiting.
Oh my gosh.
Do you know the smell of death?
oh yeah, it's sweet.
That's the Tombs.
You know
It
what you said? The
smells
smell of death. That's when you can't hear. You mean death.
No, death.
Death. Pronounce your words. Death.
I'm Puerto Rican.
Oh my God, these guys
I don't
really
speak
missed each other
English.
this weekend.
Oh,
I
I-
know.
I think you really
I
missed
do
each
miss
other.
him. We text back and forth. Him and I.
But I want you to watch this, and you're going to say, oh, man, I know Rikers. You ever been to Rikers?
Yes.
You have? I haven't even been to Rikers.
Right?
The Rikers Island. Yes.
You
Really?
have?
Yes.
What?
What'd you go there for?
What'd you go there for?
Oh, my father and my uncle and my two cousins wanted to go to Rikers Island. I was a kid.
They wanted to visit.
I have no idea. No, let me tell you the kind of father I had. You went what my father said.
Oh boy.
You know where Rikers is?
Yeah,
How do you know where Rikers is?
because I watch TV. It's not Law and Order.
Rikers Island is on Law and Order?
Yeah.
Yeah, she's right.
Well, wait till you see this
I
show.
watch TV. My
Rikers
source
Island
of
is where
everything.
all the convicts go. Rikers Island.
Yes.
So
yes,
wait a
but
minute.
you-
What's the show called again?
In and out.
In and Out. And it's on HBO.
Yeah.
Now I
9
gotta
o'clock
watch
on
it.
Sundays.
It's,
I gotta
it's a
watch
sex movie. In and out.
But I'm going to tell you something.
Of course it
Rikers
is.
Island.
It's also a Disney movie.
Tombs, it just had different parts of the city. Soho is in it.
Wow.
And I just said, I remember this.
You ever go to Alcatraz?
Yeah,
No,
I've been
I
there
wanna go.
twice.
Yeah?
I've been there twice. It's very cool.
I want to go.
That is cool.
Twice, and it's fascinating every time, and it's
Now-
eerie.
Where is Sing Sing? In upstate New York, right?
Upstate
Yeah,
New York is Sing Sing.
upstate.
Do you know my ex-wife worked next to Sing Sing
What
for
was she?
5 years, and I
What'd she
never
do?
knew it until I went to get her to pick her up for lunch, and I said, "What is that?" She said, "The prison." The prison?
What
yeah,
was she?
Sing Sing.
A guard, cook.
No,
what?
no. She didn't work in the system. She was in an office called Berkeley, and they were right next to Sing Sing
Okay.
prison. What a
Wow.
beautiful place to get
You
there.
should write a book.
I should write a book.
You really should.
It would probably be a
You've
very
done it
short
all.
You've done it all.
I've got up to 31 chapters in my book.
That's
Yeah.
good. You wrote 2 more chapters since the last time you
That's
told us.
very good.
That's
You see, you
awesome.
listen.
I
See?
listen.
I talk about the 60s.
Wait a minute. Why? I don't get that.
He was on chapter 29 last time
He
you
was.
told us.
It's true.
Yeah.
Now he's on
Did he?
31.
Yeah, I'm on
I don't
31.
remember him saying that.
My wife said I should not have it self-published. I should publish it myself because the way I write is the way I talk.
That's
And
with
she
most
said-
people, though.
Yeah, and she said that's the way you should write.
It's true.
I talk about my times in this, and she says, "Oh my God, that I use one ring to get engaged every time." Because I'll tell you the truth. None of you are from the 60s or the 70s.
I was
from
born
the
in the 60s.
70s.
Okay, so
I was a child in the 70s.
you couldn't have sex with most women in those days unless you had a ring on their finger.
Okay.
I mean, some of these really nice Jewish women. I mean, I dated some really
You
nice.
couldn't date maybe a Jewish woman.
Well, most of the women I dated were Jewish. Even up in the Catskills, they were all Jewish.
You
I
never
mean,
dated outside being a Jew?
Oh yeah, of course I did. If I
You
was,
did? What kind of people you dated?
He liked the goyim.
I like Catholic girls. And
Catholic girls.
Catholic girls. Because,
So what you do? You walk up to somebody and says, "Are you a Catholic?"
Well, when have the cross of Jesus hang from the neck, that's your first clue.
That don't mean
Catholic.
nothing. I had the Star of David on my neck, and I went to no Jewish thing. And
Freddie,
picked up
you're
the
so
word.
un-Jewish that
I am un-Jewish. That's
I
what they
mean-
like about me.
Now,
I'm
wait a minute.
Jewish.
Connecticut looks Jewish.
She does.
Okay.
You
Yeah, I
you
think
have
so.
Jewish flowing.
I just
And we're
exude.
proud of that.
Jewess,
Yeah,
yes.
she's got that Jewess
Jewess?
flowing.
Jewess. Yes.
I don't know what that
You
means.
see,
It was a skit on SNL that Gilda Radner did.
I think
She-
I am a
stealing
skit from
is he
SNL.
stealing more material?
I did. I said Jewess.
she said it. I didn't say
Because
that.
I get confused
because
he
the
steals.
ad was Jewess jeans, and she had the big glasses and the big hair.
I
and
miss
stuff.
her as she was
I loved her.
phenomenal.
Amazing.
She was
Whenever
amazing.
this is Rosanna Dana. Whenever she came on,
Rosanna Dana.
I would pee in my pants.
My favorite was Emily Litella, the one that would like talk like this, and she'd go, "Never mind." That was Emily Litella.
But getting back to Jewish, I mean,
Yes.
this is the modern day Jewish woman.
Uh-huh.
No spray on the hair, makeup,
Right.
nice cute mini skirt. You see, here's the difference.
I think
seen
you just
women.
described me. Yeah.
I've seen women in mini skirts. Now, in a mini skirt, I don't know about you guys. The first thing I look at is legs. I've been a leg and a butt man.
Dummy. In a mini skirt, you're gonna look at the legs. What are you gonna look at? The shoes?
But if you notice,
I would.
you could
You
wear
gonna
a
look at the
mini
shoes?
skirt.
Thank you.
A lot of women can't wear a mini skirt, and they don't realize they can't wear a mini skirt.
True.
And am I right?
Yes.
You know, ever since that you told him that he looks at your legs,
I can't help. She's a beautiful leg. She works on
that's
it.
all he
Thank
talks
you.
about.
It's
now.
my legs.
That's it.
It's all- it's all good, though.
He sends me. What are those called? Emojis.
Emojis?
Emojis.
Those
No,
are
my
legs.
Bitmojis.
It's Bitmoji.
No, Bitmoji is something else. He sends me stupidity there, but he looks for legs.
So
Is legs gonna be on? Legs. That's the shit.
Because look, I always give credit to women that work out hard to have the body that they want.
No, you don't.
Oh yeah.
That's a good cover.
No, it's
but
the truth.
It ain't flying with me. I know you very well. Gio knows you very well.
I haven't met Gio yet. I heard him that Friday.
He will in August. He's coming
Yeah,
out.
Gio's a cool guy. Because Gio does not know the word, does not know about anything comes out of Gio's mouth is so true.
It's
he
true.
doesn't, am I right?
he speaks truth.
His father will say something because he's excited. Gio said, no, Dad, that's how it's done.
Exactly.
He's coming on Friday.
Aye, in August.
Yeah, I
Okay.
love Gio.
So we were away for the weekend, and every meal my son ordered had French fries. So you know we were all sharing.
You have
and
French
I
fries?
could only think about you guys.
Why are you having French fries? You don't need that.
We ate our way through Naples.
You're
Very
on your
nice.
way to a navel.
Naples.
Naples.
Did you,
Naples.
did
Let's
you
keep
go to
that-
that fish house in Naples? I can't remember the name of it. It looks like,
We need to go to break though.
okay, I'll talk about it when
We'll
we get
talk
back.
about
Yeah,
later.
let's talk about it.
All right, 800-889-0267. Give us a call if you ate your way through Naples.
We're
French
going.
fries?
We're going to Naples. All the nephews and
All right,
nieces.
we'll be right back.
We're going.
Como soy, yo te ofrezco mi amor.
Please welcome a new sponsor to the show. It's AMP2 TV, the first and only internet network that's truly plugged in. When you're looking for a full-service internet television production company, discover AMP2 TV, a full-service production company that can provide all streaming videos in studio or remotely. They offer web page development, and they use all the latest platforms to help make your business selling points more powerful. They can do remotes and live streaming, as well as tape productions. Let AMP2 TV handle all of your television production needs. Choose from a variety of creative TV and radio packages and see why AMP2 TV works with many major companies, including Comcast, Bravo, and Fox 29, as well as individuals and businesses of all types and sizes. To see samples of their work or to find out more, visit their website at amp2.tv. That's AMP2.TV. Or call them at 1-866-224-5422. That's 866-224-5422.
Have you ever had a business idea that you thought would be a great solution to tough challenges in today's world, but have no idea how to get started? You don't want to waste investment money on ideas that just don't work. Introducing Health and Wealth Seminars, a sophisticated advertising agency with over 40 years in the ad business. What makes Health and Wealth different from other agencies is they fit your product into the public's need. They help put together the strategy of your business before you commit thousands of dollars. And just find out those ideas just don't work. Health and Wealth Seminars carry advertising contracts, radio and television contracts, and even a production service contract that will cover all of your business needs. Call today, 954-303-9563, and let Health and Wealth Seminars carry your business to the next level. The number is 954-303-9563. 954-303-9563. And remember that what happens when you don't advertise is nothing. 954-303-9563 is the number you need to get your business started in the right direction.
Hi, it's Leah, here to tell you about Dr. Anthony Pinozzo. He's a pain specialist located in southern Palm Beach County, so if you or somebody that you know is suffering in pain, Dr. Pinozzo is the one you guys need to call. And make that call today, because living in pain is no way to go through life. Dr. Pinozzo has been in practice now for more than 49 years. He's treated more than 73,000 patients for pain. He's an expert when it comes to diagnosing the pain, and he has had huge turnarounds. In fact, people living with scoliosis, he has had nearly a 100% turnaround. Lumbar pain as well. If you've got lower back pain, if you're suffering with migraines or flat feet pain, maybe pain in your elbows, your neck, your shoulders, Dr. Pinozzo can help you. And the greatest thing is he can help you without drugs, without surgery, and without having to go through weeks and months of rehabilitation. Give him a call today. Set up an appointment. It's 561-381-5800. Tune into his show Sundays, 11 to noon.
No me importa entregarme a ti sin condición.
Keep playing.
Pero, ¿qué te pedí? ¿Qué pudiste al mundo decir? Que supieras que no hay en la vida otro amor como mi amor. Pero que
We are back.
And that
We
is the
are-
talented Jessi Campo. Now, I've worked with Jessi.
Yeah, and we're so lucky to have her here.
This is a different side of you. I've never seen this side.
Yes, well, it's been inspired by the tribute album that I just am releasing. Actually, it's going to be released tomorrow. You're the first radio station interviewing me.
Oh, wow.
Before the release, we're digitally releasing my new album called La Pasión de la Lupe. And obviously, pasión means passion.
Passion, right?
So there's a lot of passion that went into this.
And what
was
was that
amazing.
Loopy thing?
What's the
What's
loopy
loopy mean?
thing?
What's the Lupe thing? La Lupe was a famous Cuban singer from
Oh.
Cuba that got really, really popular in New York in the
In
1960s.
where was that?
In New York.
New York. She's one of us, Freddie.
In 1960s. So she was produced by Tito Puente.
Oh, Tito Puente is
She was with the Fania,
Wow.
and so she was just an amazing lady. What made her so fabulous was she was the queen of Latin soul. That's what she was considered. And she was passionate and emotive, and I'm a lot of those things.
I see
I
that.
have a question. Was she the one that was, because I saw the Celia Cruz
You got it.
series. Was she the other one that
She
was
was
suffering?
yes, there
Man,
was.
Pobrecita, man.
Oh my God! Yeah,
Really?
she had a lot of things going on, and between boyfriends and drugs and
She
drinking.
was brilliant, though.
But she was brilliant, and she was very passionate. She actually, they did her on the Celia Cruz show, and portrayed her as Lola Calvo. Well, I took 3 of those songs from that TV show and also put them on my album.
I mean,
Wow.
that brought so many tears to my eyes,
Yeah.
that TV show. That
Yeah.
was very well done, especially for a Hispanic produced show.
Yeah.
It was legendary. They're going to win awards. It's
I
amazing.
watch a lot of the Spanish shows.
I mean, this is
Women are so
this
hot.
this was beyond. This went above and beyond that story.
Yeah,
Now,
so
do-
I was inspired by that to research La Lupe's catalog.
Oh, very cool.
And La Lupe had some amazing songs and amazing productions, but they were all about passion, women empowerment.
That's right.
Like the younger girls should listen to this album I just released.
Way
It's
ahead of her
all
time.
in Spanish.
It's all in
Way ahead of
Spanish, but you can get translation on Google.
Yeah, power is power. Do you know who Tito Puente is?
Sure I do.
You know who Celia Cruz is?
Yes.
Yeah.
I got to meet
Wait, you
Celia.
think I lived in a cave?
I got to meet Celia Cruz and her husband.
You
in
met
Fajardo,
Celia?
in Puerto Rico. Yeah,
Wow.
in the Patronales in Fajardo.
I don't remember his name.
Just
He's
add
a-
it to the list of
he's a
things
good
that he's
look-
done.
He's a good-looking guy. Just did the Humana commercial.
The Humana commercial.
remember.
Not a commercial.
Killing me.
Humana commercial. Is that what you said?
Yeah, he did. I
You're
can't
gonna
remember his
compare
name.
my Hispanic people
He's
to.
this very good-looking guy.
There are a whole bunch of Latin good-looking guys.
I name a couple ones like in their 50s.
Is he a singer or an actor?
Yeah, singer.
He was a singer.
Mark Anthony?
God, no, Mark Anthony in
No,
50s and
no,
60s.
No, if he's. I'd say he's. Oh, I did Latin night when I was working for.
Willie Colon. Hector
Willie
Lavoe.
Colon,
No,
love
keep going,
Hector
keep
Lavoe.
going.
Those are icons.
With a C or something.
It'll come to me.
It'll come to you. You just stay over there in the corner.
So this is your fourth album?
This is my fourth album. Yes, all the other albums are on iTunes all over the place, and the first one was an album called How Can I, and that was for the brokenhearted. And the second one was.
She was going through a.
You're
break-
like the,
She was going through a breakup.
I knew I was setting
She was
myself
going through a
up.
breakup.
you're the Taylor Swift of Spanish music.
She was going
No, there
through
were
a
several
breakup.
breakups and several different guys.
In one album, there's several guys.
The second album was a tribute to my father, and it was a jazz album with boleros and jazz standards with some Latin jazz standards. And it was actually a tribute to my dad because my dad used to perform back in the days in Cuba, the Tropicana with Tony Bennett.
Wow.
Just
Willie
for
something.
Gary
Willie
Tito.
Chirino. Willie.
Willie Chirino.
Willie Chirino's here. He's in Miami.
That's
yeah.
the human
that's the
That's
one.
the guy. Okay.
Yeah.
He started back then, right?
He is
And,
great.
Yeah. He did.
I'm telling you, that packed the whole place. We had a free concert out there.
Yeah.
He is really.
Have you ever been to one of Jessie's concerts?
No,
She
I'd
packs the
love
whole
to.
place, too.
You know
Love
who
to.
else packs a really good show? I just went to Del Rey at Arts Garage, and Tito Puente Jr. was there.
Oh, wow.
And
Puente
he
Jr.?
just co-produced the song you've been
Didn't
playing.
you say he produced your album?
Is
Your
Jack
album?
Puente
No,
still alive, right?
Jose Velasquez produced the whole album.
Okay.
I saw him.
And Tito Puente co-produced the song you've been
Wow.
playing. And so I got up on stage with him, and we were jamming. I did a Celia Cruz song
Really?
and started jamming
Where
with
were
him.
you when Latin music hit the epitome, 70, early 80s? What were you doing?
60s, 70s. Ooh.
70, 80s. Remember when Latin music turned
I think I was a
and all of a
kid.
sudden
have
everything was
been a
Latin
kid.
music?
I was a kid. I remember my parents playing.
I'm the oldest one. I'm always the oldest one here.
No. You know where I was?
I was
now
a
that I
kid
remember.
too.
I'm always
I
gonna
was
be
in the
old.
dressing
Freddie,
room.
were you
with Mom
talking
and Dad.
about the Fania
Your mom
All
was-
Stars?
Yeah, it's a Fania
The
All Stars.
Fania All Stars
Yeah.
era.
Yeah, that era. During that era, I was in the dressing room with Mom and Dad.
And your mom performed also?
Yeah, Mom and Dad performed with Tito Puente's
Wow.
dad, Tito Puente Senior, or Tito Puente the
They
guy.
used to be in New
I'm
York. They
impressed.
used to be
at the
all over
Palladium,
place.
at the
Palladium was
Palladium,
one?
yeah, in New York. So Mom and Dad, I was
So
in
you
the
grew
dressing
up.
room.
So you grew up in this business.
Yeah,
And you stayed.
yeah. I went to pre-med for about a year, and then I
So
was
did
like,
Freddie at NYU.
So did I.
"You of them,
That's
you of
right.
them."
I mean, her ran in the halls.
But
You went to Miami?
in Miami, yeah.
Yeah.
Another hurricane.
University of Miami.
Yay! Okay.
I probably
Thank God.
graduated
You too?
with
Yeah.
all three of us UMs,
Oh, get
and
out!
our kids are Gators.
Oh wow! So I ended up, I had
NYU.
my true calling was music. I just had to.
Well, you know, the nice thing.
You've got a gorgeous voice. Let me
Thank
just say,
you.
I don't understand a word
that-
on the thing, but it's so beautiful.
Well, that's just one of the things she does. She's hosted shows. She's been a host. She's done music. She's written music.
Wow.
She sang music. She sings in
Multi-talented
English.
lady.
What about the music you did for Christmas?
Oh yeah,
Remember that?
I came in the show and I just impromptu we were doing some
She is
Christmas
improv. I mean,
songs. Yeah.
multi-talented.
My
talented.
latest
That's
accomplishment,
amazing.
I must say that I'm really proud of, and I have to brag a little bit
Why
about
not?
it, is there's a new movie called The Dream, which is about the legislation act, the Dream Act they're trying to pass in Congress, and it's a movie in English, and it's called The Dream, El Sueño. I sent it to the producer, I sent him 6 songs, and he was like, okay, send me about 6 songs, see what we can do, maybe we can put a song in the movie. When I watched the movie, they put all 6 songs in the
Oh,
movie.
wow.
And I was
Wow.
like,
That's
my bucket
cool.
list was one.
That's amazing.
So let me ask you this.
Way to go.
Does this mean that you spent a lot of time in Los Violines in Miami? In Los Violines, remember that club?
Yeah, I remember the
Biscayne
club.
Boulevard?
Yeah.
I always wanted to go there as a child.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh my God, no.
Legendary.
Yeah, it was. I went once.
Dawn and
to
I
see
go
the
to
show.
Temple a lot.
That's good.
I don't know. I want to go to the club with them in Miami.
So
it
do
was
I.
it was on a corner on Biscayne Boulevard,
Yeah.
across the street from the Omni Mall.
Exactly.
Oh, I remember. I
Legendary.
know what that is.
It was full of
Yeah.
neon, and it was called Les Violines.
Yes,
Wow.
no, I know that place. My father-in-law, across 3 blocks going to the west,
Uh-huh.
had the Powered Art Supplies.
Well,
That
yeah.
was my father-in-law's.
There you go.
Yeah, 50,000 square feet of art supplies.
Right.
Yeah, that was out.
And
That's
that
now I
place-
remember that.
Get out of here.
And
Yeah.
everybody played that room. That was a legendary
it was.
room.
And
I
they
wish
did
they would've
Las
kept-
Vegas shows. They
Yes,
did like
reviews.
girls reviews.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Uh-huh.
cabaret.
The Omni
show.
Mall was amazing back then.
Yeah, it was.
You remember
Right?
that?
I remember the carousel.
I remember the
It was a great-
carousel.
Yeah, the Omni Mall was
It was
great.
a great mall.
You know,
Yeah.
okay,
Fred, you
let's
there?
I never
okay,
went there.
let's see how good everyone's. What was there before the Omni Mall was there?
Dirt.
Nope.
No, I don't know. That I don't know. Was
Ready
it a
for this?
hotel?
Jordan Marsh.
Really? I remember Jordan Marsh.
too.
Yes. Yes.
And there was a Jefferson Ward across the street.
Well, I'll tell you,
Wow.
Jefferson Ward offered my father-in-law.
Mm-hmm.
That's right.
I
Crazy
can't even
money.
go for that piece, and he wouldn't give it to him.
Wow.
So
2
what
days.
happened to it?
2 days later, there was a big storm, and his roof caved in.
Oh my goodness.
So they came back and they said, "Look, Sid, I will give you 20% more."
Wow.
And he sold it. Then we moved. Then we bought this warehouse, and it was 50,000, and we built this whole art
Nice.
supply.
Very
And,
nice.
yeah.
Very cool.
I remember Jefferson Stores. Gosh,
Wow.
very
That's
good.
awesome. See?
I got Jesse.
And there was a Sears there also.
Yes, there.
Jesse,
Is
I
that
got a
building
question.
still there?
What are you going to be doing from this point on?
Me or her?
Not you.
Jesse?
Jesse.
I got a few things going on. One of the things I'm really excited. I love New Orleans. I go
Yeah.
there twice a year during
Be
Jazz
careful now.
Fest.
I just came back
And
from
I
New
go-
Orleans.
Yeah, well, I'll be there last week, the August 24th, 25th, and 25th I'll be that night at the House of Blues.
Oh,
Performing at the
I
House of
went
Performing.
right by the
Orleans.
House of Blues. That's
I
a
was in there. I
beautiful
bought the
place.
denim jacket.
Oh, I love
The
that
House of
place.
Blues.
I
So
love
do
House
I.
of Blues.
That's
yeah.
big.
So I'll be, it's
It's big, House of
Yeah, I'm
Blues.
excited.
Are you
That's
going to
a
be
good room.
filming that?
Yeah, I'm going to be performing bilingual, so I'll be doing a couple songs from the new album, some songs from the movie, and also some songs from the previous album.
How come I understand your
amazing.
English? I don't understand his.
Send us
He
the
keeps
video.
calling me a
of that.
Jew.
She
Do you know
grew
that?
up in Miami. Did you grow up in Miami?
Where'd you go to?
I grew up, my teenage years were kind of in New York, and then I ended up coming to Miami because they thought it was safer. My parents thought it was safer to move to Miami.
Where'd you
In
go
the
to school?
80s, are you
Miami High
kidding?
School.
In the 80s.
Yeah, I went to
Right?
Miami,
80s.
Miami Edison.
Edison.
Ed,
Yeah.
you went to Edison. I went to Norland.
New Orleans.
Right?
I
You
went
guys
to I
were
went to
some
dig with Clinton.
crazy
Okay,
high schools.
Let me tell you where the Jewish kid went. Miami Beach High.
You went to a nice high school. We went to dangerous high
Oh,
school.
no.
Those were some
Yeah.
dangerous
Puerto
schools.
Ricans and the Cubans and
Yeah.
everybody.
When
and-
we used to play football with Edison High, we were so scared.
No kidding.
We never scored a touchdown. We didn't want to get hit
No
afterwards.
kidding, yeah.
Hey, how
And
come-
New
how
Orleans
come-
was a tough school.
New Orleans and
How
Edison,
come
yeah.
all the Puerto Rican kids go to the dangerous school? What is it with you?
I just know New Orleans. The
What is
Jewish
it with you?
With you?
the Jewish kids went to Miami Beach High. Know what
Yes,
Miami Beach
that's
High was
true.
in,
Yeah.
in the '60s?
Yeah.
How much did you pay for that jacket? You had when you went into you had everyone had a collar that said the Dinghy or Henry Steig.
But
That's
let
how
me
it
tell you
was.
something. Back when Norland opened, when it was a brand new school, that was a Jewish neighborhood.
I didn't know you went to New Orleans. Oh
I
my
went to
gosh.
Norland, and Edison, Carroll City, and Miami Jackson, scary ass schools.
School
Yeah.
in those days. Oh my
Absolutely.
We
God! I
survived.
remember.
But if you we survived. So if you
Yes.
survived, you
So
came
you
out
were-
with
you know
you
what
were-
it was? It was a different time then. I mean, no one came with guns and knives in those days.
No, they did.
Oh
They did?
yes,
So
Yes,
you
they
were-
did.
Oh,
yes.
you were a ganguera.
Oh,
You
yeah.
Oh
were-
wait, I'm talking about the '60s.
My
So
husband
you
went
were-
to
80s.
Hialeah, Miami Lakes.
Your husband
HML.
went?
Went to
That was,
HML, Hialeah, Miami
Oh,
that was a
Lakes.
pretty good school though, Miami
that
Lakes.
wasn't bad.
That was
Now
nice.
with you guys.
Yeah,
So
it was,
your husband was in the polo team.
it was
So were
scary.
you in
You
a-
just
No, he
stayed
was
out
on
of
the football
trouble.
team.
You just stayed
you
out
in
of
a-
trouble and did your own thing. I was in journalism
Exactly.
and drama. And,
Were you in a
know.
gang?
No, I was in drama, journalism, and the
Leslie,
National
you in a
Honor
gang?
Society.
You and
Yes,
I
I
would have been
was.
friends.
Yes, we would have.
Totally.
I was in a gang in
You were in a gang?
Beach High School, the B'nai B'riths.
D, were you in a gang?
Ring that bell.
Was I in a gang? I was in the dating gang.
You in what gang?
Were you in a
dating.
sorority? Were you in a sorority? They had,
No,
in
you
Beach
know what?
High, they had sororities that were illegal.
I was a little sister.
Okay.
Were you in a
At
gang in
UM.
Connecticut?
No, man, I just kept like she said, I kept to myself.
You just
Low
did
and
your
I was
own
in,
under the
thing.
radar?
I was in keyboard and I was in all the art classes. I was in
Yeah.
band classes.
If
You
you
didn't
were
steal
in arts,
nobody's
you
sneakers.
stayed out of trouble. I
Yeah.
mean, she's right.
You didn't steal anybody's sneakers?
No, man.
No, I used to
do that.
steal the brushes from the back. Back in the day, the guys carried their picks in the back
In the
pocket.
back pocket?
And,
the corduroys?
I used to grab the pick and steal them and throw them down the
I
second
can see
floor.
this one being the leader of a gang.
In 19,
one,
in,
for
in
sure.
1959, Miami Beach had 99.9% Jewish kids in a public school.
Wow.
The next year, two
That'll
Cubans
change.
came in.
There you go.
And
That was in 59.
Nothing.
And?
No, I'm just telling you. That's
why are
the
you always
school.
picking on
That
my
was for
people?
the Exodus. That's because the Exodus
The
happened.
Exodus started?
Yeah.
Well,
Yeah.
if Les was there,
Oh my
I would have
gosh.
gone to that school just to mug him.
Just to mess with him.
It
So
was,
did you switch to
mug
the
him.
Frost school?
It's a great school.
Did I switch to where?
Frost school at UM? Did you go to the music school after pre-med?
No, I know. I stayed in pre-med, and then I went on the road.
When did
Oh,
you start
wow.
studying music? Like 10 days ago?
No, when I was 12.
12.
She was born.
Last
She
year.
I
was
picked
born
up a
into
guitar.
it.
My parents were, I was born in the dress
Where
room.
your parents?
Oh wow, that's so. And you,
Pretty
I knew
much.
I heard a
mean,
noise.
I was growing up as a child
play
in the dress
guitar
room.
also?
I play guitar, acoustic guitar.
And where
That's
do
how
you-
I write music.
Where do your parents? Where they come from?
My dad's Cuban. And my mom is from Chile, South America.
Chilena.
Yeah.
She's like you, Freddie.
I'm not Chilean.
What's one thing you're not?
Chilean.
Look at you're just multicultural.
In other words, are you a mixed breed?
He's a mutt.
He's a mutt.
There is everybody in this room is a mutt.
Not me. I'm a
mutt.
pedigree.
No, you're
It's a
not.
pedigree.
You're a Jewish mutt.
I went. I went back to my family when G was still in mud.
Hey. Very nice.
Everybody is in mud. But no, and you're what? You're a pure breed?
Of something.
You're an Indian? What
No.
are you? So you're a mutt.
We're all mutts.
Oh,
yeah.
your mother was Jewish.
My mother is Jewish.
Grandmother was Jewish.
My
Yes.
mother's Jewish.
Your great grandmother was Jewish.
Yes.
Okay, me too.
My mother's Jewish. I call my mother, yes,
Yeah,
Mom,
but
you're
are you
Jewish. She says,
Russian
okay.
Jews?
But it's
Are
not
you...
the religion, it's the culture.
Yes.
So
That's right.
there's Russian, Polish,
Yeah, I'm German Jew.
British, German. Yeah,
Yeah, I'm
so
German Jew.
we're
Yeah,
all,
the Jewish and Cubans
part
have
of
a
the
lot of
melting pot.
similarities.
Yes, they
I have a
do.
couple of
Right?
Jewish girlfriends, and there's a lot of
Jewish, Cuban,
similarities.
Italian. We're kind of all
The
the
family.
same. The big hair.
Puerto Rican.
Oh, okay. He's Puerto Rican.
he's a
Okay.
mutt.
Oh, that's-
Boricua.
It's
He's
our
Boricua.
hair. It's the big hair.
No, but you know, Puerto Ricans are really cool because the Puerto Ricans are probably going to be the ones that buy my CD the most because they loved Puerto Ricans loved La Lupe music, which is
Yeah.
what I did on this album
I grew
more
up on
than
that
even
stuff.
Cubans.
Absolutely.
They
I
loved her.
understand your
They
music.
loved her.
So how can
You
people
don't
find your music? How can they find your new album?
Right,
I don't
right.
understand what I'm doing here.
Well, the new single is on iTunes and Amazon. You can get the album after tomorrow. It gets released tomorrow.
It
the
drops.
album.
It drops.
drops. It's called La Pasión de la Lupe, and of course, you know I'm Jessi Campo. And you can get it on Amazon, iTunes. It's going to be on. It's on Spotify as well.
Wow.
I'm so glad you made it because you're fascinating.
I wish you would have been here earlier because you're a lot of fun.
Thank
Yeah.
you.
We just got to bring it back. You know what I
Yeah.
want to do is I want to have some of the CDs once it drops.
Uh-huh.
That's the word.
Yes,
Give
it
them out-
drops.
to give them
And
out-
have you sign them and then have people call in.
Yeah.
Well, because
contest.
there's only limited
Ah.
quantities for the radio promoters.
see.
Guess what you guys get?
Oh, I got one
wow.
too.
Oh, cool.
Look
Yes.
how beautiful she is.
She has one. What we'll
Oh,
do
wow.
is
Will you
we'll,
sign it for me to Les,
yes.
the guy I'm in love
Yes.
with totally?
A less.
Gorgeous.
He's
Thank
something.
you.
He's something
Unbelievable.
else, right?
Well, you are beautiful.
Thank you. I want to throw a little glamour in there, you know?
You're
And,
beautiful.
and you have a website.
Classic beauty.
You have a website
Yes,
as well. Let's
the
give that
website
out.
is jessicampomusic.com. The same for my Facebook,
Is
Jessi
it
Campo.
Jessie?
Yeah,
Yes, that's I.
JSSICAMPO. So
Okay.
JSSICAMPO Music for the Twitter, for the website, and for my Facebook.
With your permission, we'd like to use it as an open commercial
Yes.
buffer for the rest of the week. Yes?
Yeah.
Please,
do
I'd
that.
love it.
that'd be
Thank
amazing.
you guys.
All right, that's
Very
pretty good.
cool.
Thank you.
Cool.
That's
And
very
I'm
cool.
sorry that I sent you to the wrong place.
It's okay,
And
but
you
you
said I
know.
was taking an elevator. So there's no elevator in this building.
Oh, she went to
She went to the
an
other
end-
place.
to Beasley.
Yeah.
She went to the B station, honey.
Yeah.
This is the A station.
And you know, and I
Well,
love
I
it.
heart.
I love it. I'm honored
listen,
that you guys thought of me to come to the A station.
But now you're familiar. You don't even have to call. Just come.
Just come here anytime you want. Just walk right in.
Yeah.
We'll put you
We'll
on.
pull
Because
up
you
a
are,
mic.
you know what you are? You're really talented and you got a great personality. And
Yeah.
that's what we like.
You know what?
Thank
you. Amazing.
Emphasis on talented.
Yes.
Because we get a lot of hacks in here. I'm sorry to say. And
No, we don't.
Yes,
we
we
have
do.
never gotten a hack
We've
in
had
here
a hack or two.
since the beginning of time. No,
let
we
me
have not.
Excuse me.
Excuse me.
Excuse me.
Hey, listen. Who do we have tomorrow?
We got Chi-Chi from
Ooh.
from Scarface tomorrow.
Is he a
Nice.
hack?
No, man.
Oh, he's a good comedian.
real
He's
deal.
funny.
But guess who got him on the gig?
You did.
That's
Connecticut.
Wait a second.
That's
I
right.
think all the singers we had were pretty
They're all
good.
good. Kendra was fantastic. Career was fantastic.
Okay,
All
I'm
the
just-
careers are going. And listen, I'm gonna tell you, we had Miss Miami
Miami.
Beach last week here.
Wow.
She won.
Oh my!
She won.
She's
That's
now
Miami.
Miss Florida, and
Next
she's
month we'll have a
headed.
miscarriage just coming
And
on.
she's
That's
and she's
nice.
headed for Miss USA. Hey,
That's
she was on
really?
this
53
show.
minutes.
This is the only show
Yeah, it's true.
that she did an interview on.
Yeah.
She loved it, and she won.
oh, that's.
We're,
It's
for
all
some-
the good energy on this show.
Yeah.
True. It
Were
is
you
good
here when she was
energy.
here?
No, I was listening in
No,
though.
the two of you abandoned me.
No,
They
she was
abandoned
here.
me, and I get a phone call. I said, Freddie, can I? I said, absolutely.
I wasn't even here. Remember?
Yeah.
You were
all
sick.
three of them. No.
Now
It
you
was
guys
just
have great
me
energy.
It was your
for sure.
karma.
And Miss America.
Yeah, but look what you did for her.
You had her all to
You
yourself.
know, I have
That was a hard show to do. I tell you.
bet
You
it
did a
was.
great job.
I'm always, I said, since we started this show, I've always been off on Thursday. He brings all the hotties
This was a
on
Friday.
Thursday.
This
You
is
were
a
in with
Friday.
the sexy
Oh, I was-
nutritionist.
This is a Friday.
Well, I'll be off
Okay.
this Friday too. Who you bringing?
Me.
I may bring Jessi Campbell back.
Oh, God.
Jessica
You know what I'm
coming
going to do?
back.
I'm going to bring 4 or 5 people on Friday. Because
Oh,
you're not
boy.
going to be here. I have empty chairs. We'll bring Jessi.
Are you gonna be here?
I'll be here.
Okay.
I'm
you'll
going
be
to
now.
bring Jessi. I'm going to bring, I have another superstar.
Really?
coming on. Yep.
And maybe I'll sing a cappella next time.
Why not? Hey, wait, we got 6 minutes. Go ahead, please.
You don't have 6 minutes. What do we got? We got 4 minutes.
I got 4
You
minutes.
wanna
Sing a little something. If you
Detente, por favor ahí, detente, que yo sé lo que te pasa por la mente. Otros labios exploramos, el vacío no ha cambiado, al igual que yo te extraño ciegamente. El orgullo nos está volviendo locos, al igual que yo te extraño si te toco. That's it.
That was amazing.
That's from that movie, the Celia Cruz TV series.
It sounded very
I
good.
need to find that
Love it.
series.
I love
you
it.
Tell me, you tell me if I'm right.
Uh-huh.
All the ladies that we had on were great singers, but this is the only one
She's the real deal.
that could sing a cappella that good.
Thank you.
Am I
Thank
right?
you.
Beautiful.
I agree.
Thank you. You guys are wonderful.
But she's a professional singer.
No, the other girls were good on album and everything when they had to sing a cappella.
The other girls, girls are not
She
at this
is.
level yet.
I actually like singing live better
You
because
are
the
a talent, let me tell
raspiness
you.
is more.
Your raspiness
You
is
know what
very
we're gonna
sexy.
do? We're gonna have a show. You're gonna come. We're gonna do a concert in studio.
Oh, that would be amazing.
That'd be awesome.
We'll do a
Can I bring
concert
my
on the air. We're
percussionist
gonna have
too?
people call in.
That's
Yeah.
We're
great.
gonna sing. We're gonna do some songs.
Yeah.
Then we get a bebop or something.
Love
There you
that
go.
idea.
And we're gonna do a concert on the air.
3 minutes, by the way.
Concert
Nice.
at the Brooklyn Cafe. How's that?
At
Bob?
the
I think it's
Brooklyn
fantastic
Cafe.
because this lady is talented.
So
She's
talented.
And she sings English. You should hear her stuff in English as well.
Let me repeat. Let me see if I can translate what Jesse just said.
Okay, that's enough of that. Moving on.
You don't have to translate. I can just say, at last, my love has come along.
Wait, who's the one that sang?
Etta James.
Oh, he's all excited.
Etta James.
I know,
That's on my jazz album. So.
Oh, I'd love to hear that one.
That's amazing.
I love jazz.
What's the
I
name
think I
of your
have
jazz
one in the
album?
car.
I
Before
love
I
jazz.
leave, I'll bring it up to you.
Love
How's
jazz.
that?
I gotta
Give me
tell
that
you-
one back and I'll give you the jazz.
I'm gonna tell you, we could.
I'll put this in my car the minute I go home. Let me tell you, it doesn't matter if you can understand the music. It's the passion that makes the music so beautiful.
Music
Am I
is
right?
an international
It's
language.
true.
Right?
It
Yeah,
is.
it's-
Well,
it's-
Jesse fills up a room with energy. The
Yeah,
world
she's
needs
really
a little
good.
bit more of Jesse. That's
Aw.
what I think.
2
What's
minutes.
going on right now?
Jesse,
I like
you are so
Jesse.
talented. Just
Yes,
the
you
fact
are.
that you could go from the other station to here and come on and sing a cappella in Spanish and English with no
You're right.
anything, it's amazing.
It's the adrenaline rush because I was driving, I don't know how many miles
But
an hour.
gosh, you have such presence and energy and beauty.
So true.
Thank you.
Oh my
Spot on.
gosh.
Spot on.
And she's the perfect host for a Monday show.
Yeah.
Yes.
Because the whole week now
Opens
we're
our
rock and
week.
roll.
Right?
You do a Monday show also?
Yeah,
No,
today's
she's
Monday.
doing
She's
Monday,
here.
dummy.
Oh.
Today's Monday.
Today's Monday. I know, I can't remember what day it is.
Alzheimer's Awareness Week.
No, I had you ask
Okay,
me what
guys,
day I was.
let me tell you something. Alzheimer's is so great. I keep eating new people all the time.
That's right.
You just mesmerized him.
Yes, she did.
All
I
right.
know.
Hey, by the way, my name is Jessi Campo, just in case you forgot.
Jesse with a,
Jesse,
Jesse with an
tell
eye.
us, tell us how to get that.
How to get this?
Okay,
Yes.
the brand new CD will be released. It launches tomorrow on Amazon.com. Look for Jessi Campo, La Pasión de la Lupe, or just put Jessi
Oh,
Campo,
God, say that again.
La Pasión de la Lupe.
Ooh. How's that for a Monday
The
morning?
mic is
All
melting.
day long.
And just go to Amazon, go to .com, iTunes. Listen to it on iHeartRadio soon, I'm sure. You know,
Yeah, yeah.
Spotify.
We're going to listen to it now.
All right,
Well,
listen.
you know, if you have
Kinetic is
an,
gonna
if you
take
have an
us out with
iHeart
it?
app, which is free, everybody, you can get an iHeart app and you can probably listen to Jesse's song if it's on Amazon or Google, right?
Yeah,
Yeah.
absolutely.
All right, listen,
Google Play and Google Play
Google
Music.
Play.
And I want to thank Tito Puente Jr. for co-producing this. He was a sweetheart.
Wow,
coming
that's
into the
amazing.
studio.
So much talent.
Listen, we gotta go, but I want to thank you for coming down.
Jesse,
Thank you.
you're
Jesse,
welcome
let's
here
put that-
at the Brooklyn Cafe anytime
Always.
you want.
You are
Always.
lovely.
You got
Mwah.
family
Mwah.
here.
Thank
Love
you
you
for
guys.
coming.
Thank you.
Let's put away our sandwiches and get back to work. Lunchtime is over.
I'm going to the doctor again, Freddie.
Goodbye. Listen, the bottom line, Jesse, let's put together that and we'll promo and have you here for an hour.
Could you
and
write it
just-
down so you don't forget?
I'm not gonna forget.
I love you,
Jesse will
Freddie.
never
Te
let me forget.
quiero. Besito.
I worked with this woman before. I know the talent.
Oh, yeah, she's definitely talented.
Beautiful.
Appreciate your support. Thank you so much.
14
All
seconds.
right. All right, guys. Everybody say goodbye.
Bye.
We'll see you tomorrow.
Have a great
And
day.
tomorrow we have Chichi on the air.
Uh-huh.
All right.
God
See you
willing.
later.
Bye-bye.
Me pides tú las estrellas y el sol.
Well, that's about it for today's lunch break with two boys from Brooklyn. You're invited to join the break every day, Monday through Friday at 12 noon. So, if you missed some of the good stuff they served up today, there's more coming next time. Bring your lunch and the boys from Brooklyn will bring the smiles. And it's all live. See you next time. Now go and enjoy the rest of your day.